Hi, welcome to my channel, Crystal Collective Tarot. Today I'm doing another Learn the Lenormande Grande Tableau spread with me, and we're taking a look at the country of Taiwan. I have one more of these to do after this, and then I'm back to my regular readings where I do collective readings or look into world or national events that are happening. So the Lenormande is a deck of regular playing cards that are based off of a French psychic, famous psychic. I don't know her first name. It's initialed as MLLE dot Lenormande. So I don't know what her first name actually is because it's only shown as an initial like that. Maybe it means like Mademoiselle or something like that. I don't know. I don't know French, so maybe that's what it means. That kind of makes sense. But this deck is named after her, and so each of the cards have a specific meaning that she attributed to each of the cards of the, standard playing deck. And the Grande Tableau spread is a spread that uses all of the cards, and that is what we are going to be looking at today. It is a spread I have not mastered yet. There are many ways you can look into this spread. It's quite complex, as you will see as we proceed to do the reading. Okay, so what can we see about Taiwan through the Grande Tableau spread? What can we see through the Grande Tableau spread? What is going on with Taiwan? Okay, so we have Birch Rod as the first card. I will get into reading them once we pull them all out. Because they are read in relation to the significator. Cavalier. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so we have Crossroads, Heart, Coffin, Clover, Dog, Sun, Birds, Key, Fox, Lady. Oh, we didn't pick the significator for Taiwan. Should Taiwan be a lady or a gentleman? Let's ask the pendulum because I should have figured that out before I pulled cards. Is the lady the significator for Taiwan? Is the gentleman the significator for Taiwan? Okay, so yes, the lady is Taiwan. Moon, ring, gentleman, letter, scythe, child, mice, house, flowers, ship, lilies, clouds, book, garden, anchor, fish, bear, tree, tower, mountain, cross, stars, stork, snake. Oh, okay. I made that noise because this is one of the predictive parts of this spread. These are known as the cards of fate, or the 4 fates. And these predict out 8 to 12 weeks. So the max that the spread goes out is 8 to 12 weeks. So, okay, the first thing that we will read is the 4 corners, which represent the overall energy or the context of what's going on, of the question or the situation. So we have birch rod conflict. But then we have good luck, like good luck in the conflict. So like a positive outcome. We have obstacle and information being revealed or truth being revealed. So this conflict is the obstacle, and a truth is revealed that gives a favorable outcome to this conflict. And I feel like that information that is revealed is that Russia isn't doing so good in Ukraine. I think China was watching to see about invading Taiwan. A lot of people speculate this. It makes sense. It's a good speculation that China was kind of watching what's going on with Russia and Ukraine to gauge whether or not it's possible for them to do their plan of taking over Taiwan. At least what they've been threatening with their words, which look, birch rod, which is the conflict card here, clarified by the birds underneath, which is a message, communication, and underneath that, scythe, which is danger and harm. So this is definitely representing China with their verbal accusations or threats to Taiwan. I'm sorry that I can't talk. I'm doing these back to back. This is number 4. So I'm doing 5 of these grand tableaus all in a row. So all in the same day. But anyway, this is definitely talking about the verbal threats that China was throwing at Taiwan, these 3 cards here. And they're in the past from the position of Taiwan as represented by the lady. And, I don't think China has been as verbal since things have been going the way they've been going with Russia and Crimea. It seems they've gotten quiet with these verbal threats. Okay, so there's that thing I'm seeing right away. That's just something I'm seeing right there. That's not one of the standard ways of reading it. So that was just kind of like an intuitive thing right there, which is cool. So it's like as I'm getting more used to this spread, I'm able to see things in it. But we have a little cheat sheet here. So we did the 4 corners. Now we're going to take a look at the significator. We're going to start with the left and to the right of this significator, which is the past and future. So the past, we have communication and messages that bring solution to a fox that is trying to deceive you, which I feel definitely is China with trying to I'm not sure on that. I'm gonna look into the fox more. We can look into the fox more and do a card of 9 spread around it to see exactly what the deception is. So, but let's continue with clarifying our significator, which is Taiwan. So the past is a message coming in that brings a solution about a deceptive country that it relates to Taiwan somehow, probably China. I'm not sure what that is yet. We'll get more into that after we finish looking more into the significator. So now in the future for China or Taiwan is, let's see, we have a perception about a partnership or ally. This is about Russia again. Wait, no. This is, okay, so this has got a lot of positive. So this is definitely not Russia. I think my brain was still stuck on the last spread with China. So this is definitely a positive ally. We've got the ring. We've got, it's somebody, they do trade with, like NATO. I feel like this represents like NATO countries. It could represent NATO in general, or just an ally that provides this trade here in commerce, is an ally in partnership, loyal. So it's been a long-term ally. The sun, again, this is very positive. This is optimistic. This is good fortune. We have two good fortune cards, and I think they are the only two good fortune cards, is the clover and the sun. And we have both right above this connection here. So yeah, this is coming into the future, some kind of agreement, an official like partnership with some country. Maybe it's NATO or a NATO country, or maybe I'm wrong and it's just some country that I'm not sure about, that is beneficial to Taiwan. Again, I'm getting a very protective energy, so I feel it might be NATO countries or the United States or just NATO. This is talking about an agreement here with this letter. Let's see, I'm going to want to clarify this here. Maybe the agreement here. Let's see, what else? We still have more to look at with this significator with Taiwan here. So we can now look at the what's above and what's below. This is the conscious, so this is like the goals or ambition of Taiwan, and that's to strengthen partnerships. That's really what the focus right now is, strengthening those partnerships, and also strengthening the hearts of the people. Okay, and then unconscious, or the undercurrent, is let's see, stability in finances and hope for the future to be successful and have a strong economy, because we have the house for stability and security, and the fish, this is talking about abundance and a fortune amassed and prospects and good things. And the star, again, is about happiness and dreams come true and hope and success. The diagonals we will look at next, which is the top left diagonal, is taking a look at the conscious influence. So the conscious influence is a decision. So there's a decision Taiwan is trying to make about its allies, I believe here. Its allies and how to prepare or deal with this threat here. And to be wary of deception. Let's see. Let's look at the bottom left diagonal. The unconscious influences are somebody who is not, this is robber mice. These are not good mice. These are mice that want to ruin the good things that you have going for you, sabotage. And we have guarded. So yeah, this is an ally or somebody who is deceptive. Could even be a person within Taiwan being deceptive. And there's a decision that needs to be made about that. What's on the conscious possibilities? Conscious possibility, this doesn't look good. This is like death. Oh, okay. Unconscious possibilities, growth and abundance. And then we do have these cards of fate here, which can be suffering and sadness. So what is going on here? I wonder if any conflict is going to happen, because we do have the cross in here. I wonder if China is going to go ahead with trying to attack Taiwan. And this is within 8 to 12 weeks. So that's 2 to 3 months. But this is also predictive here. This looks really good. Well, this is an agreement. So maybe the conflict is short-lived and there's an agreement, all within 8 to 12 weeks. Or there's an agreement that brings protection, or this is talking about the agreement that was, I believe we do already have an agreement with Taiwan. It could be talking about that. So we have this conflict here is talking about the verbal messages. This is the potential conscious possibility for Taiwan. It's like Taiwan is not focused on this. But we had this in the unconscious too, which is all about abundance. So maybe unconsciously Taiwan is really working on those things, and that's a big part of what they do. But then most of the focus right now is having to be focused on this conflict or this threat. We have these four in the middle is also a predictive spread, the heart of the matter. So that's positive. This, again, with the lady being there within this and all these positive cards with this stability with the house here and the flowers with happiness and pleasure and intuition and perception, is that Taiwan will also maintain their sovereignty. Something may go down with this coffin here and with the cross and the snake being in the fate cards at the bottom. Yeah, snake being harm, cross being loss. So yeah, there could be. But there's hope and promise in the friendships and allies, and that is what brings protection and this good outcome here with the four cards here. And this also looked positive here. This is the other. So there's three predictive parts of the spread. There's the heart of the matter, the four in the middle. There's the cards to the right of the significator. And then there's the cards, the four cards at the bottom. Okay, so that, let's see, do I want to look at anything else before I end this? Let's see, we could look at economy. That looks really good. I'm just gonna I think I'm getting tired and I think I might need to end this. Maybe I should go over the economy. Maybe somebody's watching this and wanting me to go into detail and not just be like, oh yeah, that looks good. Like describe what I'm seeing. So we have the ship here. So we're doing the, oh, we didn't do, yeah, we did do the 9 card spread for the significator, right? Yeah, I think we did. So we'll do the 9 spread here, and then I think I'll end this. And maybe I want to take a look at the coffin. We only have part of it, but the outcome looks really good. Maybe there might be a little something happening, but I think it's going to be very short-lived. So the ship. So what are the goals or focus of the economy of focusing on those connections, partnerships, allies, and increasing trade, current actions, being more open. Yeah, being an open market with the lilies and flowers. Yeah, open trade, growth. The bottom here is the, oh, I have to look. Undercurrent shaping reality. Yeah, this goal to have security and to be wise with the resources, yeah, to be fiscally responsible as a nation. The past, yeah, opening up the economy, having that perception for what would be good, using that wisdom. We have the present, which is very much, yeah, growing partnerships and allies through trade and business and whatever, however else that could happen. And then we have the future, which is, again, I felt this was NATO and stability and openness. Yeah. I think this is overall a good outcome, and I think this conflict hopefully will, yeah, be resolved. But yeah, I do see conflict here. All right, so thank you so much if you stuck around to the end of this reading. I've got one more of these to do, and that's going to be on the United States. And so, yeah, I appreciate your support and many blessings to you. Take care.